What's the worst restaurant in Brampton?
Every restaurant.
Every restaurant in Brampton.
Oh, that's so gross.
This is the blandest, soggiest chicken I think I've ever had in my life.
$20. $20 for fast food?
Yo, KFC, what the fuck is this, man? Not again, fam. Y'all did this shit to me again, bro?
If you care about the future of food safety in this country, which is a life or death issue, diarrhea jokes aside, you need to know what's happening right now.
This is how Brampton Taco Bell served us food. Something fried into it.
Let me ask you something. What happened to fast food in Canada? Because it honestly feels like something has gone seriously downhill. Places that used to be quick, affordable, and consistent now feel completely different. The food quality? Worse. The portions? Smaller. The prices? Higher than ever. And it's not just one place, Sacho. It feels like this is happening across the board. You go in expecting a simple meal, and walk out thinking, did I really just pay that much for this? Cold food, wrong orders, declining cleanliness, customer service that feels rushed or disconnected. Now look, fast food was never meant to be perfect, but it used to be reliable, and that's what people are starting to notice is missing. So today we're talking about the decline of fast food quality in Canada, why so many customers feel like standards are slipping, and why this matters more than people think. Let's get into it.
I think this is one of the worst Taco Bells in Brampton. What is this location that I'm talking about? It's the one at Huron, Ontario and Mayfield. Why is it when these guys give you food, they put way less toppings than they should? For example, every time I get the Supreme fries, I barely get anything on it. Now for a comparison, I went to the Bramley City Center Taco Bell in the food court, and they pack it. They pack it really nicely. So Taco Bell at Huron, Ontario and Mayfield, why are you guys ripping us off? Why? Why are you being so stingy? And also that location, can you hire like more Canadians? Because all I see is just foreign workers and international students. Can you mix it up a little bit so we get nice customer service? Unemployment in Canada is like a all-time high since the 90s. So stop hiring foreign workers and international students only. Canadians need jobs too, you know. Anyway, let me know in the comments below if you've been to that Taco Bell. What are your thoughts about it?
I got the viral Cheetos crispy chicken shawarma from Shawarma Royale. This looks nothing like the videos. First of all, it smells actually disgusting. I'm not being a hater, but I taste like burnt. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! No, but
Omar never, ever takes that food out of his mouth. If he can't eat it, it's
oh my
bad.
god! Oh my god!
He's literally spitting.
Cheeto shawarma was one of the worst things I've ever tried in my life. Can I please? I ate one. Obviously, I can't. This one I do not touch. I cannot eat this.
Oh, that's so gross.
Hey, I'm back here doing an unpaid, unbiased review of the Bullger. We went to their Scarborough location and, as one of you guys recommended, tried their $20 munch box. It comes with 2 cheeseburgers, 4 tenders, fries, and a bunch of sauce. On paper, this is a good deal. But for $10 extra, you can get a mozzarella stick. So we got that, and it was disgusting. Look at the cheese pull. It is disgusting. We had to send it back because the sauce was so bad. And we ended up getting this one with a different sauce. Now, again, it's still really bad. I would actually not ever get this mozzarella stick. The tenders faced a similar issue. The sauce was so bad. This was actually a negative just because of the sauce. The only thing edible was this cheeseburger, and that's the only thing we could actually finish because it was so bad. Don't come here, you're gonna waste your money. The sauce sucks.
For everyone wondering how the pretzel burger is that I've been waiting weeks to try, I went through the drive-thru. He's like, hey, how can I help you? I'm like, I can't do spicy. Can I have the new pretzel burger from Chick-fil-A? I can't do spice, no spice. He's like, no problem, sir, no problem. I go, take it home. They're Indians. You have to remember, you have to always check because Indians will always fuck your order up. I lived for 3 years in the USA. They didn't fuck my order up one time. And I went like weekly. I've been to this Chick-fil-A 3 times. 2 of the times they've screwed my order up. Can you explain that to me? Like, no spicy. Spice.
Don't walk, but run the fuck away from Juicy Birds in Pickering, because this food was disgusting, okay? I got the fried pickles, I got the chicken and waffles, my husband got this sandwich. I don't know if he liked it or not, but the macaroni cheese, this is how much I ate. I'm pretty sure the chicken was raw, so like, I don't know. And then macaroni and cheese, over seasoned, and then the burger again. I think my husband finished it, but still, I took a bite of the deep fried pickles, and bitch, let me tell you, I ain't never going back to this establishment. Y'all should go to jail.
This is the blandest, soggiest chicken I think I've ever had in my life. Like, look at that. Like, it's falling apart. It's like they dipped the chicken in water. And then the gravy is... that's like water, man. Isn't coleslaw supposed to be like greenish, not white? I thought I'd give them a second chance, but no, it's worse than before. Like, oh my god, I've never seen chicken like that. It's just coming apart in my hands. It's not even greasy, it's watery, it's soggy.
So this is the most ridiculous thing in the world. So yesterday I was being a piece of shit, eating like a piece of shit all day. So I was like, okay, let's finish this piece of shit movement and start fresh tomorrow, because that's how we do it. So whatever, I go to A&W. I want to try their nuggets. I've been waiting to try their new nuggets. So I order the nuggets. And on the menu, it says like $10.50 for the price of the nuggets. So I'm like, okay, I'll get that. And like $10.50, you assume that means a fucking combo. No, but I didn't know that at the time. So I'm like, yeah, instead of fries, can I get sweet potato fries in a bottle of water? Yeah, no problem. They don't tell me my total, but I'm thinking, okay, like, they're gonna upcharge me for the fries. No big deal. I drive through the window. My total is $19. $19 for nuggets at A&W. I could have, like, gone out for dinner. I'm just so pissed that, like, I actually paid for that. I don't know why I tapped my card without looking, but, like, I will not fucking go back and get those nuggets ever again in my life. $20. $20 for fast food. I could have gone to like so many other places.
Yo, KFC, what the fuck is this, man? Not again, fam. Y'all did this shit to me again, bro? This time you made it like this is fake chicken for sure, bro. Why is it pink? But it's like stale and it's hard. And it feels like just fried it. It's like stale as fuck. I both of them, bro. I have two of them. Look at this shit, fam.
Damn if I do.
You guys are wasting.
Damn if I don't.
KFC, you guys are wasting.
No, I got a girl back home.
You guys are giving me some unedible
what
food.
you want?
I think this is illegal, but why is this
bitches
so
want
hard?
from my nigga?
Like, what is
Some
going on?
DMX shit.
Is this
I know the mother niggas love tricking.
What is this chicken?
Some BMX shit, but not me. Now I'm sure you done heard about me. A Black Star.
This is not how you cook chicken.
Good,
you guys are Kentucky Fried Chicken. You guys can't cook chicken. This burger's fire, bro. What's wrong with these wraps? Why can't give me 2 for $5 wraps? We'll give you some decent wraps.
Want to show people what A&W just served me.
A&W Lockport.
A&W Lockport.
Here, I'm gonna make a...
Look at what I just bit into. Literally. This is actually disgusting. It's actually fucking raw. It's fucking raw. I just bit into that shit.
This really affects people who ate or drank at this Earl's location at 601 King Street West over the course of 4 days this past month. That includes July 11th, 12th, 15th, and 16th for anyone who visited here between 4 p.m. and closing time, with the city's public health agency saying that it's actually an employee here who was found with a confirmed case of the virus, which doesn't spread through coughing or sneezing, but rather actually the most popular way it does spread is through food that's been contaminated by its handlers. Now, if you do think you might have been infected, you should watch out for symptoms like fever, nausea, tiredness, and a loss of appetite. Those symptoms can kickstart between 15 to 50 days after someone has been exposed, but some people who get this virus actually get no symptoms at all.
Remember that hepatitis A is a very common infection all over the world. It's just much less common in high-income countries that have developed sanitation and hygiene infrastructure. In kids, it tends to not be that significant or severe, but in adults, it can present with a very, very severe clinical syndrome.
Now, most people who get this virus do recover, but some do end up getting a liver infection. The city is urging anyone who thinks they might be at risk to go get vaccinated, flagging that those vaccines are actually the most effective if they're gotten within 2 weeks of somebody being exposed.
If you care about the future of food safety in this country, which is a life or death issue, diarrhea jokes aside, you need to know what's happening right now. Prime Minister Mark Carney's austerity measures have led to massive cuts within the Canadian Food Inspection Agency, on about 600 jobs lost, and funding cuts that affect about 1,400 jobs. This is coming at a time when the Canadian Food Inspection Agency is already vastly understaffed and pushed to the point where they had to introduce this black box algorithm to determine which plants needed priority inspections. And the only problem is this algorithm was based on data that was supplied from third-party auditors, people not directly overseen by the Canadian government, as well as data from the companies producing the food themselves, which, as we know, is not usually a good idea to let corporations police themselves when it comes to food safety. And so, of course, the algorithm failed, and a plant that needed to be inspected, that produced almond milk, was not, and 3 people died. Several pregnant women had miscarriages, and some people got lifelong disabilities. And these cuts basically will ensure that this continues. This is a life or death issue. And I know everyone gets really their back up when we start talking and criticizing Prime Minister Mark Carney, but the situation in Canada where we're constantly asked to select between someone slightly less conservative and someone extremely conservative to lead either the provinces or countries or federal government, it's going to lead to a situation where Canadians get more and more sick and we die more frequently. We are a multi-party system. We do not have to live this way. We have options. As Canadians, we choose to listen to our legacy news media that would like to prop up the idea that there's only 2 real viable contenders. That's simply not true. That's simply not true. You, as a Democratic voter, have the power to change this.
This is how Brampton Taco Bell served us food. Something fried into it.
The option is $10 per turn or another wrap. It says there is no single public listed district manager for the Taco Bell in Brampton. So give me your district numbers, name.
We don't have access to district manager. We only.
So who's higher up than you that I can speak to?
Store manager.
Okay, so
where's
store manager number? Yeah, call her right now. They just tried Band-Aids in the food, just letting you know. Yeah, we got videos and they threw it out, but don't worry, if you get a Band-Aid in it, they'll give you your $10 back.
What's the worst restaurant in Brampton?
Every restaurant.
Every restaurant in Brampton. Right?
Yeah, they can't cook for shit.
They really can't cook. It's just ghetto as hell.
You walk in, you just gotta leave. Like, it's dank in there, like, not good food, not good people.
So I ordered Ozma's meal, okay? And it's a mix of chicken and meat and rice. But unfortunately, I keep on finding this weird stuff. I don't know really what is it. What is this? What are these? These are not meat, and I don't know what is it, but it's something that's really disgusting. And I'm so disappointed.
I'm still seeing so many people being like, Tim Hortons, Tim Hortons, Tim Hortons, this looks like this, look at my donut, look at this. Why are we still going there? Stop.
So I'm on TikTok, right? Just scrolling. Seeing someone outside. Looking, at all the fucking videos, whatever. And I come across one girl and she's talking about, like, what's going on with Tim Hortons and how, like, they're just over here fucking up people's orders. They're not getting anything right and what's going on. People are laughing in her face when she's complaining about stuff. And it's just like, did we not all see this coming, like, years ago? Like, I'm sorry, I'm not racist or anything, but, like, you brought in all these brown foreigners, you know what I'm saying? All these Indian people. And they completely took over all the jobs in Canada, and they completely took over the fast food market. Like, they are everywhere. I'm sorry, they are everywhere. They're at Tim Hortons, they're Harvey's, Wendy's, fucking Chick-fil-A, I don't know. And the problem with all of them working there is that, first of all, there's a language barrier, right? So you make your order, they don't even know what the fuck you're saying. They don't know what you're talking about. They just give you whatever the fuck they think they heard. Okay? No. I remember one time I went to Tim Hortons and I asked for extra bacon. I asked for a BLT sandwich. So when I got my sandwich, it was a BELT. There was egg in it, whatever. So I brought it back and I said, no, I want a BLT on a white bun. Okay? What is a BLT? A BLT is a bacon, lettuce, and tomato. Bacon, lettuce, and tomato. Okay? So I bring it back, whatever. She's like, oh, you said you wanted a BLT. And I'm like, yeah, a BLT. Bacon, lettuce, tomato. She's like, oh, there's egg in it. No, there's not. I've been coming to Tim Hortons for however, like, I don't even know how long. I'm Canadian. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. So then she gives me back my sandwich, whatever. I'm about to drive off. I'm checking the sandwich as I'm driving off. I ordered extra bacon, okay? So you already know you have to pay like $1.29, something like that. And they still only give you like 2-3 pieces of bacon. So I open up my sandwich that's supposed to be extra bacon, right? A BLT that would have been like $9 and something cents is now like $10, right? So I'm expecting like a $10 sandwich. Open up my BLT now, whatever. There's like 2 strips of bacon in it. So now I'm irritated as fuck because now I'm gonna go back, but I'm gonna go inside. So I'm looking through the sandwich and I'm like, this is fucking crazy. Now there's also hair in my fucking sandwich. So I'm like, okay. Go inside and I'm telling them like, yo, you need to change this. There's hair in it. I also ordered extra bacon. Like, there's only 2 pieces of bacon. She's like, oh, we're only allowed to give 1 piece of bacon. I'm like, 1 piece of bacon for $1.29. Well, either way, I want my sandwich changed because there's a hair in it. I'm getting attitude from them because you guys aren't wearing a net. You guys aren't wearing a net. You guys don't wear gloves. Like, come on. So, like, at this point, like, fast food is just, it's not what it used to be, you know, because they don't really care about the quality of the food and what's going on. Like, I don't even eat Tim Hortons anymore. I don't eat fucking McDonald's anymore. Half those places you can't buy because 1, they fuck up your order. 2, it's never made correctly, or it's just thrown together and it looks disgusting, or they're not using gloves when they're making your food. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then there's all these like Canadian high schoolers that Tim Hortons and McDonald's and Wendy's and Harvey's would all be like their first jobs. They can't even get jobs because there are grown ass people, foreigners from India, that have completely taken over the market. Like, it's completely saturated with brown people. And it's just annoying. Okay? That's the moral of my story. It's fucking annoying. Canada, do better. Do fucking better.
When people talk about fast food, it's easy to dismiss it as something small. It's just a quick meal, right? But the reality is, fast food plays a much bigger role in everyday life in Canada. For many people, it's a quick meal during a busy workday, something affordable on a tight budget, a convenient option when time is limited. And that's exactly why quality and consistency matter so much. Because when fast food starts to decline, people feel it immediately. Not just in taste, but in value. When prices go up but quality goes down, it creates frustration. People start questioning, what exactly am I paying for? Because the expectation is simple. If you're charging more, the experience should at least stay the same, if not improve. But when customers are seeing smaller portions, inconsistent food quality, cleanliness issues, slower or less attentive service, it creates the feeling that standards are slipping. Now, to be fair, there are real pressures behind the scenes: higher costs for ingredients, labor shortages, operational challenges. These things affect restaurants across the country. But from a customer's perspective, those challenges don't change the experience at the counter. People still expect safe food, decent quality, fair value for money, and when those expectations aren't met, trust starts to break down. That's the real issue here. Because once people lose trust and consistency, they stop coming back. And that's not just bad for customers, it's bad for the brands themselves. At the end of the day, this isn't about attacking fast food. It's about asking for balance. If prices are going up, quality needs to match. If standards are slipping, they need to be addressed. Because Canadians aren't expecting luxury. They're expecting basic reliability. Now I want to hear from you. Have you noticed a decline in fast food quality recently? Which place disappointed you the most? Was it the food, the service, or the price? Drop your experience in the comments. I'm sure a lot of people have similar stories. If this video hit home, like it so more people see it, and if you want more honest conversations about everyday issues in Canada, subscribe to Canadian Rant. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.